Hello, everyone. I'm Peter.
And I'm Paul, and this is the PMP podcast.
Podcast. We're back.
Back, honey. I'm going to tell you what, you better just, I think we got to explain our little life journeys right first. Here,
What are we gonna say?
you go first.
About what?
How you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing. I'm living. I'm trying to live. That's all I can say. I mean, I don't have my tea though. No tea. We're doing this at night, so there's no tea. You know what I mean? This
That's
is
okay.
Gatorade.
Even better, because you need to rehydrate, honey, because it's hot down here. Because I don't know. I mean, I guess we should let them know. I am no longer a Massachusetts damn Yankee.
No, Paul is now in Florida, the Sunshine State. Right? Well, he's not near me, but close enough. We finally got his butt to get down here and get the hell away from that damn town. Come down and enjoy the beach and the sun and go to Florida. So here he is.
I'm on the West Coast, right?
Yes,
You're on
the West Coast. Yes, I'm still an East Coast boy, apparently.
Pet shop with the West End girls, the East End boys. But yeah, I literally, I'm going to tell you, Peter. Let me explain, because most people know me that I put my house on the market in October. I didn't think it was going to sell. Literally sold literally had bids quick. I was shocked. I literally had to pack my house up in a month. I packed it all up and sold in December. Went over to my friend Mark, stayed at my friend Mark's for a month, told my job, look, I need to transfer. That got a little dicey. It wasn't kind of working out. And my postmaster was really good to me. She wrote me a good letter, came down here, reapplied, and got right back into the post office. And me and my now friend, Ryan, my friend Ryan and Ricky, bought a house March, and we moved in and situated. And my life before a year has totally changed. And namaste.
Namaste. Yes, it did change. It's about time, We aren't getting any younger, as we always say. Live life when you can, how you can,
No.
So speaking of not getting any younger, who should we talk about? The one and only.
Peter, I got something you want to talk about.
I've got something I want to talk about.
Yeah, I see it behind you on the video screen, and I'm just, go ahead, hit play for a second. Can you hit play?
Huh?
You can? Yeah. Who's that?
Of course, it's freaking commercial.
That's okay. I mean, we all need commercials in life, but that obviously we know was the performance that everybody was waiting for, going gaga for, and trying to. I mean.
Yes, we all know we're talking about Mother Madonna.
I mean, I don't know.
What do we think?
I like
the DJ shake you.
Yeah, I like that she did music. I mean, people are mad because she didn't do anything new.
Okay, enough of that. We'll leave her in the background. So, let's talk about Mother Madonna.
I mean, come on now. She has reinvented herself again.
Over and over again. But you know what? This time, she outdid her own self. Truth be told, she did. A lot of people are talking about her. I know you got things to say.
Mm-hmm.
You got something you want to talk about. I understand that, because a lot of people, you're upset about all these people talking what they're talking about her. But so let's hear what's bothering Polly.
Yeah. Well, I think what's really bothering me is, I mean, the album is incredible. It is another extension of her evolving, changing life and creativity and I mean, she's just a master of the music. She's a master of her creativity. I mean, the woman just doesn't stop.
I don't know how she does it. Really, I don't. I mean, who would even think when she said she's coming out with another album? I didn't know what to think. Really, I don't know. I mean, what was she gonna do? How did she out top herself? What was gonna happen? Voila.
Voila.
There's nothing you can say about it except it's brilliant, like you said.
Yeah, she did. Brilliant.
You know?
She did, she did all those. She did Pride in New York, Pride in London. She was at, she was in West Hollywood at the Abbey, which I don't know if anybody's been to the Abbey, but I've been to the Abbey. So she did a show at the Abbey. She was nonstop promoting her album because she knew we, the people, wanted it, and we were starving for.
We needed it.
We needed it. We needed it. I mean, it was a reason to bring us back.
Yeah,
to the dance.
That's what I was gonna say. My thing with that is, it's like she knew the generation from then needed to be revived. You know what I mean? She revived us when this came out. We all woke up again.
Right.
And believed in ourselves, and believed, even though we were getting older, we grew up with this woman. You know what I'm saying? So she gave us something to believe in.
Mm-hmm. I know.
That's what I feel from her. This music, the things she's done. The fact she's 67 and she's up there. And I don't, and it's what you said. I mean, she's not. Okay, yeah, she's 67. She doesn't really look it. You know what I mean? She's carrying it well. A
lot of work. She had work too. She had work.
She did. Who doesn't? Bitch, I'd have. If I can say bitch, I already said it too late. I'd have worked out if I can afford it. Okay? You think this next getting any better? Come on.
I got wrinkles, honey. I got stress wrinkles.
But like you said, they're all talking about that about her. But here's the thing: as we were talking about before about this performance with her, it was short and sweet. She got in, she got out. She didn't need to do more. She let other people have that limelight a little longer than her. She brought it to the stage. She woke everybody up. She gave the intro and she popped out.
It was.
I think that was cool.
Yeah, she was. She basically, like I was talking about how she was doing all this promotion. So, and she honestly, this wasn't, and I think what people were confused with, and not confused, but I think people, they wanted her to do all her new stuff, and they thought it was like a Madonna concert. No, right. This was a first time ever World Cup halftime show. This has never happened before. And she did a collaboration with BTS, with Shakira. She did it with Justin Bieber. I love Hallelujah. But it was a collaboration, and it was about the music. It was about love. It was, it wasn't about Madonna. And I think I've been seeing a lot of flack. Like these people, I follow a lot of Madonna feeds, and they're all like, oh, it was awful. Oh, very negative. And I'm thinking, you know what? Negativity and hate is still ugly, and you missed the 11 minutes because it was about love. It had nothing to do with Madonna. It was about a collaboration.
That's what I think people didn't understand, and nothing to do with her. Sure, right. She was there, but so other stars were there too. I mean, they were all just coming together doing their thing. It wasn't by anybody. It was about, like you said, it was about love. It was about coming together. It's about a community. It's about a world united. That's what it was about. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. Through dance and music.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because. And if you think about it too, I mean, let's not forget Miss Jennifer Hudson. I mean, she did the national anthem, and it was beautiful. I
listened to her. She banged that sucker out the park. Oh my God! I didn't think it was gonna be that great, but when she got to the end there, I was like, oh my God, girl! That was like, oh wow! The whole thing was great. Even you know what? I watched the entire game. It was exciting and fun. I enjoyed myself. Halftime, just a little spice of happiness that got thrown in.
Yeah, it reminded me, they're very dramatic. I didn't realize, like, soccer players, like, when they fall, if you watch them fall, like, they're dramatic about, I'm like, this is like a Spanish soap opera.
Like, oh, I'm hurt! Someone come get me.
Well, let me give you a little tidbit that I didn't realize about the World Cup. Now, the first trophy, the original, was named Victory. But it was actually renamed in honor of the FIFA president Julius Rimet. I hope I'm saying that right. And it's made of gold-plated sterling silver and lapis at the base. It depicts Nike, the Greek goddess of victory, and Brazil was awarded the trophy perpetually following the third title in 1970, promoting the commissions of replacements. The original was stolen in 1983 and has never been recovered. Did you know that? Yeah. So they made another one, and they, basically it's a new, it's the FIFA World Cup trophy, which was introduced in 1974, made of 18 karat gold, bands of, I can't. Malachite. I don't know what that word is. What's that word?
Malicious.
Malicious. On its base, and it stands 36.8 centimeters. High weight. Trophies made of GD Baritone Company. Blah, blah, blah. Italy made it. But basically, what they're saying is that it's actually two guys holding up the world, hence the World Cup, and only the players and a handful of delegates get to actually touch it, which I didn't realize. It's the prized possession.
Yeah.
So there's a little tidbit that I didn't really know about the actual, because we have football, and we know. It's interesting the fact that we call football, and soccer they call soccer football over there,
and
because
they call football rugby in other countries.
Right. And I was talking to one of my friends, and he said, "Well, you only play with your feet, so why would you call soccer soccer? It should be called football, because football is played with hands,
right, and not your feet."
So, but
who am I? That's another really time and place, I guess.
Right, exactly. But so honestly, the thing about that is that the fact of that World Cup, which was in the United States, they basically we hosted it, which is a rarity in itself, showing the country that I was listening to one of the Fox commentators, and he said, it was a pleasure to be able to show the United States that we are a community, we are a people, contrary to who is running our country. We do embrace all diversities, communities, ethnicities, people, and we embrace them, we welcome them, and we want them to come, because honestly, without tourism, the United States we're not going to survive, because things have been tough lately. It's not cheap.
It's not cheap at all for anything. Gas, groceries, you name it. It's not. The only thing the only thing that became cheap is eggs. All that time, everybody was acting like eggs were the price of gold. You know what I'm saying? Now you can go in the store. I'm like, I went in the store the other day and I saw eggs. Who said the eggs were high? These were $1.90 something for a dozen. What are you talking about?
But go check the bacon. Check the price of bacon now. It's like $7, $8 for bacon. If it's not one thing, it's another. I don't know. I don't know if it's gouging or whatever it is. Whatever. I'm baffled. Like when the gas it was a couple months ago. Like our gas was like $5.
Yeah, I was like, gas was. It's still up there a little bit. It is. It's still up there.
Right.
So, but hey, anyways, so back to our. So who else should we?
As
our first podcast in 2026, we're late,
right,
but hey.
Right, yeah. Justin Bieber, that man, again, when we were talking before, they were giving him flack. He came up, that new album is beautiful. He is a creative man. He's actually writing about his life, and Hallelujah was about him and his baby and his wife. And,
a lot of stars
he looked good, because you see the media show the worst pictures of him. And I'm like, just leave him alone.
He's gotten older, you know what I'm saying? He's how do you want to say it? He's ripened, I guess. Is that a word for it with him? Who doesn't? If he's gone through the things he's gone through in his life, which I guess that he has, who knows anymore what anyone's really gone through except themselves? You know what I mean? All the gossip and the talk, it's going to be what it's going to be. But whatever happens to him doesn't matter. I think it was hard on him, and he's done it well for whatever it might have been. I think he's come a long way. He's matured.
Yeah.
But he's different than when he was younger. He's not that kitty pop boy no more.
Well, having a kid, I'm sure. It's got to change her. They always say
that, and a lot of different things. I think. I think it was time for him to move on. You know what I mean? And get his. But anyways, let's give a little shout out to I can't pronounce her name, the young girl from TikTok. I should get her name. I should look it up.
She performed with Shakira, right?
Yeah, Shakira had actually, I guess her team hit her up. There's a little video of her on YouTube showing that the Shakira, their team, hitting her up, and she was with her mom. She's like, "Oh my God!" But I saw her. I didn't know. You couldn't really see her till the end. She was dancing up to the dressing room, but other kids were there, and she came at the end when she hugged her, and another boy hugged Shakira at the end. If you saw that, and there she was. So she wasn't too far off to the side, but that's a great thing. That's getting on that TikTok and Instagram, do a few things, and you're famous.
Right. You know,
I guess you gotta get on TikTok.
right. Well, I can't get on TikTok. I'm too old. I mean, I don't even have Spotify. You were giving me shit just the other. You're like, girl, where do you get your music from? I'm like, SoundCloud and YouTube. You're like, oh.
Like SoundCloud's so old. What are you talking about? That's like going back to MTV. Whatever.
Listen, I still watch my videos. Don't even hate it. Okay. I remember when MTV was MTV. Hence where Madonna, Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson.
YouTube now. I watch it too. You know,
I love them. We grew up on MTV. MTV was music, television. It was just videos. I love going into a bar and watching music videos. I mean, it's a way to sell the music. I mean, look at Madonna when she did her album and she did that little. It was like an 11-minute and she did what? She had five of the songs, and then she blew up Dance to Tyrion. I mean that shit just was like bam. I mean, we knew she wasn't playing. Yeah. She was like, oh, you want some? I'll give you some. I'll give you a little bit of each little thing. And Read My Lips, which she was supposed to do, I guess, at the
yeah, I was about to talk about what she was going to do, and I guess she just, she probably spinned that. She didn't want anybody to have an idea what she was going to do until she did it. You know
right. I mean? And music, I think, was great. The fact that, because music makes the people come together. I mean, that's like an anthem. Come on.
And that's what it was all about. She introduced the show, and then she bowed out gracefully and went on her way. You know what I mean?
Let's not forget BTS. I mean, BTS, they're cute. All the girls like them. I mean, I'm not a BTS fan, but that's me.
BTS, I'm not a boy band fan, so You
didn't like any little boy bands?
No, actually, I'm not a boy band fan. Not really, no. I mean, I like male artists, but...
You didn't like Backstreet Boys?
Oh, God, no.
No? NSYNC?
No, I never bought the music or downloaded it or played it, if you heard it on the radio, it did, but I didn't go out of my way.
No.
It's not for everybody, I guess. Boys to Men, all of that.
Well, Boys to Men, I mean, they were soul, honey. The boys could make me drip. That man had voices, okay? The Boys to Men. And then you remember DeVoe and New Edition. I mean, if we can go way back to New Edition, I love when Bobby Brown was, before and Johnny Gill and Ralph Tresvant, honey. Girl, I ought to get in the right in the middle of all that. I mean, music. You got to realize, music it's an international language. Everybody knows music, whether you're African, whether you're from London, whether you're from Sweden, whether you're from Spain, whether you're from Argentina. I mean, you saw them when they won. I mean, the music it's a way of communicating without having to say a word, because we feed off of each other. That's the album Madonna. It was taking it to the dance floor, because the dance floor is where she felt safe. I mean, come on.
That's what she said, yeah, in her song.
Yeah.
What was that one? Well, I know all the songs anyways, but so let's go back to her album, for a moment. And it's funny. I mean, I haven't heard anyone not really say anything bad about the album. They might talk about her age, but they've said nothing, not to my knowledge. I've not really seen any negative feedback on the album.
No,
I don't know if you have, but I have.
That on the album, no. I think just the people wanted her to do the new album at the performance, but the album in itself, the album it's magical. I mean, it's just magical.
Yeah, my favorite song on there, I think I told you, my favorite song is One Step Away. I also like School. I love School a lot. It's In Session, baby. You know what I mean? Let me teach you something. Please, someone, teach you something I don't already know.
I love Bring the Love with Sabrina. I mean, there's a lot of...
That's actually a cool song. And I'm glad Sabrina got to do that with her. I'd love to find out what Sabrina thought about being, included in that song with Madonna. It'd be nice to find out what her thoughts were. Because Madonna could have chosen anyone.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, my favorite, Love Sensation. I just love Love Sensation. I mean, it's just the words in there are incredible. But Read My Lips. I mean, I don't know if anybody's had any time to read my lips. I mean, I can see why she wouldn't want to do it the World Cup, because it's kind of distant, like, people talking smack. I mean, she literally was going, she's like, read my lips, you're not my friend. I mean, the song is interesting.
I like that song a lot, actually. That's funny. Like I said, I like almost every song on there. And I can relate to a lot of them. I think they all bring me a different emotion. when I listen to them. And like I told you before, everyone thinks I'm crazy about this, but I was telling my other friend the same thing. I got to go dance in Danceteria. I got to find me a club, and I got to go in there with some funky ass clothes on and dance my ass off to that song before it. I mean, it's not gonna disappear. It's like Vogue. It's not gonna go away. But I want to get out there while the hype's so hot.
Right.
I do. You know what I mean? Like I said to you, it brings me back to that time when she did Vogue. You know, what gay boy didn't get on that floor when Vogue came on?
Do you know? You ready? Picture this: 1989. I was at the Rage in Albany and did a voguing contest, and I actually won a bar tab.
There you go.
True story. 1989. If you do the math, I wasn't old enough to be in the bar.
I think if you think about it, that's what Danceteria was. It was another one of those, and she put it in the words: "Everybody get up and dance."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Vogue, she did the way the intro just got you excited, and you went on that floor. This part, we said, "Everybody get up and dance." I just want to get up and dance. You know, you just want to go. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. I just, we can talk about it till the cows come home, but the truth of the matter, it's great. You know what I mean? She did it again. Will she do it again? I don't know how many years from now. I don't know. She's Mother Madonna. We'll see.
She got something planned. I know she's either doing a tour or she's doing something. I mean, she could sit on stage and just sing and people would still pay to go. I paid $800. The last one I saw was Rebel Heart. Was it Rebel? What was that? The Rebel Hearts tour? That's that right? $800. And I was like, maybe.
She was on tour. I can afford to go to that darn thing. I'd like to go if she was on tour, but that's.
She is going to do. I think she's doing one more, or she's going to do the Brazil thing again and do a free show. She's doing something. She's always got something planned.
I would have saved my pennies.
That coin.
So, is there anything more we need to talk about besides Mother Madonna? Which basically this was our intro back in the swing of the podcast, which I hope we will figure it out.
Yeah.
So viewers, that's all I can say is hopefully this is not bear with us as we find our footing. This is spontaneous.
Like it,
you know,
subscribe. Like your little
subscribe. We're on YouTube and Spotify under the PNP podcast.
And to those of you that need to know, PNP, I know you think you know what it means, okay? And I'm going to throw you. I know you don't want to say something, but now I'm going to say something, okay? Because you can think whatever you want. It could be Pride and Prejudice. It could be. It's Peter and Paul. Yes, we know PNP. We know the drug addicts out there refer to it as PNP because it's party and play. We get that. It was a play on words, honey. Get over yourself.
It was a play on words. Yeah, right. That's what it was. So for all of you who don't spread the word, please spread the word that it's not about smoking some meth. I don't know if we can say that online. Can we say that? It's too late. I already said it. So maybe when we upload to YouTube, I got to say it's not for kids.
Well, the next thing we should be talking about is because there's still an epidemic with the.
We will get to that. This is our welcome back, Peter and Paul, or Paul and Peter, to 2026. We are late, and we do have things to talk about, and we will talk about them many more times. But I'd like to say to people who are watching that if you have anything you'd like us to discuss, get our opinion on, please hit us up on YouTube or drop us a line. I believe all the information is on our Facebook page under the PNP podcast. You can connect with Polly. You can connect with me. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to hear what people have to say. We'd love to criticism. We'll take it.
All right. Just remember that everybody here is a work of art. And love yourself, because if you can't love yourself, how the hell you going to love somebody else, Miss RuPaul?
You're just throwing it all out there, aren't you?
Yeah. Look at the Love Tribe from my brother. Yeah. Hashtag the Love Tribe. Look it up.
So I don't know. I think we had a good time in this one. We discussed some things. Probably not everything we wanted to discuss. If you and I discussed all the things we wanted to discuss, it would just, this show would go for hours, So we got to break it up into little bits and pieces. So what do you think might be our next topic? What's on Polly's plate?
I really the drug problem. I mean, it's still happening, and I think, and I'm not just talking, drugs. I mean, we can go right to the alcohol, to the marijuana, because people think that it's legal. They think they can just smoke out in the streets and it's okay. No,
we go to the sex apps. We can go everywhere, because how do I say it?
Right.
The gay community is well, I don't want you see it. We'll talk about this for a quick second, but you see, social media is social media. Here we are, we're on it. Social media is what it is, and I see a lot more often now people discussing gay men and what we're about and what we go through and what we like and what we don't like, and there's so much of that lately. And I, for one, I think maybe in our next podcast we'll give our opinions on how we feel the gay community is today, because I don't want to say it's out of control. I think it was more out of control a couple of years ago. Maybe I just feel that way because I'm not in it as I used to be, going out and, being in the tribe or hanging out at the bars or drinking. I don't do a lot of that. So maybe I'm not seeing what our community is really like, but I see a lot of it on social media. There's a lot. Have you ever noticed there's a lot of gay therapists, on Facebook and all that? Did you ever see any of them? There's a couple of them. I'll get their names next time around. We'll give them a shout out. And they're always talking about this things about gay men. I can't even think for. Well,
you see the thirst traps that you talk about, like with the OnlyFans and the people that are on Facebook that have their, subscribe to my webpage, and they're literally in their underwear. They're geared towards, that they're in their underwear with a bulge, so where they're trying to get the coin from. It ain't the girl, it's the gay man.
We can discuss, what I wouldn't mind discussing next time around. We were about to hop our butts out of here because it's getting late for us old men. Just kidding. But body image. That, to me, I don't think we talk enough about that. I'd like to see that change. I'm tired of everybody assuming that a gay man's supposed to have pecs and all these freaking things going on with them. When is it going to be? How many gay men really look like that, honestly?
I don't know. And then with AI, honey, I'm like, that is not real.
And on top of that, let's briefly talk about this for a second. What's with all the goddamn dicks swinging around on these things? My God. Everyone's got their dick out, popping around. And I'm surprised Facebook's even allowing all this nonsense.
Well, you will get. I mean, there's a couple. You can't. I've seen people get. Go to jail. I'm careful about what I post. Like I do some. I try to be. Miscongeniality.
You're not gonna win that award, baby, but you can try. I might give you
an award.
Let's talk about it for 1 second. About that. But yes, you do need to be careful what you post. It's social media. People will see it. People have some common sense. Yeah. You're not attractive when you're up there bouncing your ding-a-ling around. I don't care. Am I going to look? I'm a gay man. I'm going to look, okay? But you don't know what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking, what is that fool? Does he realize people are looking at you with your thing all bouncing? What do you think you're doing? You know what I mean? Do you think your mama hasn't seen that? Come on, Come on. I don't understand. I don't understand where social media went. Who said it in this direction? What was Facebook originally created for? To keep in touch with your family. Now it's about shit. Touch this. Listen, sorry. I'm going to have to edit this video.
And go to X. X is basically porn.
I know.
It's just porn. That's why it's called X, because it's porn.
Okay. We got so many topics. So again, folks, let me just do this one more time, try to bring us back down to earth. We have a lot of things we'd like to talk. And as Madonna said, I will say it again. Paulie, I've got something I want to talk about.
Yeah. And congratulations, Spain, for winning. Y'all did excellent. It was a great game.
So, at the sake of, I don't know where this podcast went. I think it was fun. We're looking at the time.
Yeah. We got so much more to talk about, Sabrina.
I'll post this video. We're done.
Sabrina, break me the ass. Because okay. we will spill the tea, and you know what, you either can take it as for what it is. It's not, it's an opinion, and we all have opinions, and it's my opinion, it's your opinion. It's not
exactly. We're not going to give you that You know, we're not going to sugarcoat it. This is the tape. This is the PFP podcast, and we're all about spilling it one episode at a time. So if you want to talk about it, you want to gripe about it, you want to gripe along with us, you want to gripe about us, whatever it is you want to do, we'll take it on. You know, we'll take it on.
They always say in life it's better to be talked about than overlooked.
There you have it. So on that note, I guess we're off. I hope everyone enjoyed this. We did get a little off.
Like it, subscribe.
Till next time, folks, I'm Peter.
And I'm Paul.
And we'll see you again on the next episode of the PFP podcast. You couldn't say it?
I could say it.
I'm going to edit that
out.
You
want me to say? I got something I want to talk about.
I'm cutting this off right now. Hold on.
Shut me down.
I can't stop recording. Oh my God.